there are so many different ways that you can do national aid, international aid, church benevolence, any type of development. What we've kind of truly chosen is a sustainable model called CORAH, because it is an investment in the community. It both reaches the immediate needs with our partners on the ground for people who are in danger, or they're starving, or their lives have been significantly disrupted by a natural disaster. But it's focusing on their futures, getting them back on their feet, getting their individual or their family or their community or their country back on track. But that takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money, takes a lot of partnerships, takes a lot of planning and research and determination. So really, CORAH, each CORAH, once adapted to the local culture, can be built within a matter of months. Really, not longer than a year and a half at most. But they are quite expensive, since they're dealing with so many properties, advanced medical centers, educational centers, housing, businesses, everything. I mean, they're quite expensive. But I mean, the good thing, our exchange rate, it makes it very helpful. So we're trying to shift the mindset away from just a one-time emergency gift to a one-time gift or corporate sponsorship or corporate donation or in-kind donation that is going towards an investment in a community. CORAH is very much an investment in the future of the at-risk populations of humans in need. So it's meeting their needs, but it's also preparing them for their future, empowering and equipping them to become self-reliant and sustainable, and to create that ripple effect back towards their family and their children and their communities, where when the next disaster comes or there's just a problem with the government, or there's some sort of economic downfall, that they have the skills and the resources and the training and the infrastructure to meet that on their own. And then we can be collaborating at a very human level, meeting their needs, not at the emergency level anymore, but hopefully 10, 20, 30 years from now, hopefully sooner, as friends, partners, brothers and sisters. So we're excited. So CORAH is made to really adapt to the individual's need. If they're chronically homeless, or they're just they're going through a rough time the past couple weeks, couple months, couple years, it's made to meet their immediate needs, kind of their housing, their medical, their food, their psychological needs, in order to give them the opportunity and, frankly, psychological peace to use our empowerment programs, to learn a new skill, to go back to school, to be connected to our business network, to get them hired somewhere in the city or around the country. And it's in a rigorous program that might be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, just depending on kind of where they're at psychologically and how long they've been on the streets for, how much time they need. So at least the domestic CORAH model is meeting the immediate needs and empowering for their vision for their soon-to-come future. The purpose of CORAH is the future. It's a long-term goal. It's a very expensive plan, but it's so multi-sectored in its model that anyone who's going through these programs, no matter whether it's a disaster or a military coup or just an economic downfall or downturn in a significant sector of their country's economy, CORAH will help them get back on their feet. It'll empower them, it'll equip them, it'll help their emergency needs, but it'll also get them back on track for their long-term life goals and country goals. And that's what you want in an investment, something that's going to be able to be self-sustaining and to help people get to not only where they should be economically, but where they want to be individually. So, yeah, CORAH costs a lot, but there are a lot of big problems in the world that require big solutions. And at least this solution is self-sustaining, self-replicating, and human. The Global Good Campaign is the GCT's way of raising funds and resources and partners for the CORAH developments. If you're a company and you want to donate resources or shipping costs or sponsor one of CORAH's buildings, fantastic, get in touch with us. If you're a church or a nonprofit or a government sector that's intrigued in partnership in CORAH long term, we'd love to hear from you. And if you're an individual and interested in supporting via prayer or resources, you can donate as much as you want or as little as you want by texting ORPHAN, O-R-P-H-A-N, to 41444 now. You can sign up for a $5 one-time donation or a $5 monthly or annual donation, or really any amount you want on any time frame. We thank you for your support and your prayers.